Ah, yeah. It's that time again. I know you guys could not wait to see my eggplant. Welcome back, season 2 of The Struggle is Meal. And yes, I am still struggling, but the meals are still coming. We're gonna do some E.L.Ts today. Let's get started. First, you wanna preheat your oven at 300, get it nice and hot. That way everything is nice and ready when you're ready. You wanna grab some parchment paper. If you don't have, did I just say parchment? I meant parchment paper. If you have that, you're good. If you have parchment paper, I don't know what's going on, but you're not good. We're gonna grab some tomatoes and we're gonna grab some lettuce. I watched 300 for the 50th time yesterday, and I feel like it was time to slow motion some of these edits and see how they fare. And then we decided to use all the bread that we can possibly use. We ended up making about 3 sandwiches because I let bread go to waste a lot. But not this week, babe. Not this week. We got a whole jar of Veganaise, and I'm about to go deep diving in this thing, making as many sandwiches as possible because I'm always hungry. But first, let's make some of these ingredients, which is what you see here in my bowl. And those listed ingredients is everything minus the eggplant that's in that bowl. So follow that, pop them in, whisk them together, taste it, make sure it's good. Whip out your eggplant. Chop it into a whole bunch of strips as if it would be bacon. Trust me, this tastes just like bacon. You're gonna wanna lay it out on the parchment paper. And a lot of people have asked me, why do you cut them so thick? Wouldn't they be mushy? Will they be crispy? Actually, no one ever asked me that. But if you cut them thick and you cook them down, they'll actually cook really thin. Think about it as if it were a vegetable. Nice. Sorry, I got caught up in the visuals. Now that it's all set and dressed, it's time to get that bad bitch in the oven. And why is there foil in my oven? I couldn't tell you. I cook a lot, and I don't even know what I could think of that was requiring foil. We're gonna pop this in the oven one time, once your oven's set at 300, and then it's time to cut down your produce. Chop, chop. Well, it's just the tomatoes. Then you're gonna grab your lettuce, and you're gonna open it up. And you're gonna open it up. Then you're gonna open it up. Then you're just gonna fucking cut it open. And once you get it open, you're gonna take out a few pieces so that way you can construct your sandwich. That was easy. After about 45 minutes in the oven, you should have some pretty thin, some pretty crispy, yet juicy, also super flavorful eggplant bacon strips. I think it's time we dress a damn sandwich, or 2, or 3 actually. I'm pretty hungry. Here we go. We got our bread, our mayo, our eggplant, some lettuce, some tomatoes. I opened the fridge. I was like, holy shit, I still have this avocado from the other day. Add some avocado to that bitch. And you know what? Let's add some sauce. We got some sweet, spicy, tangy honey mustard. Shouts out to the plug for that. And yes, I'll share that exclusive plug with you in a second. But first, let's just look at this sandwich made in a more professional manner. I actually ran out to the store and grabbed some sandwich bread, hero bread, hoagie bread, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm sure I might have left out the actual name of this shit, which, now that I think about it, I think it's a baguette. Look at the crisp on this, though. This is what I talk about when I say you can make bacon out of eggplant. You see that? The texture? Let's break that and just... That's not the actual sound it made, but you get the drift. And I would say that this is one of the easier dishes to make if you have the ingredients. It's also very mess-free. My only recommendation is to use maple syrup over Aunt Jemima's. I was bugging, but we corrected that. We fixed it in the long run. We're good now. I also recommend that you get this honey mustard here, sweet and hot mustard from your good friends over at Stop and Shop. Believe it or not, it's pretty fucking good. Well, there you have it. A beautiful, tasty E.L.T sandwich that you can have whether it's breakfast, whether it's lunch, whether it's dinner, whether it's a snack, whether you want to put your friend onto something healthy, whether you want to put your family member onto something healthy, whether you want to put your pet onto something that's healthy because it's plant-based, just exclude that spicy sauce. I think this one's going to be a hit. This is more of the staple pieces that I would have in my kitchen, at least. We've eaten E.L.Ts probably about over 50 times since we started doing them, preferably with a nice refreshing drink. I prefer something a bit more on the fresh side than like my usual whiskey, so we went with a Thotterina. I think that's what they call them. But yeah, this is what it looks like, an E.L.T for your ass. And as always, you're welcome, motherfucker. Peace.